So we should be on? I don't know. Pretty new to this whole streaming thing, but I like Soul Calibur so much, I thought I'd give it a try. That's not a real intro. Nobody's watching it, though. You tweet about it. Test. Test. Alright, cool. My audio totally works. Let me just get that link. Alright, so, no one's watching yet, but for posterity, welcome. My name is just Monica. This is my first time streaming ever, and I thought this game was worth it, because I really, really like Soul Calibur. Just came out, like, I don't know, 12 hours ago. I haven't looked at this. The only thing I've done so far is play, like, one run of arcade and then mess around to training mode with a couple characters, but completely new to this game, and I haven't looked at the story at all. So let's jump on in. Prologue. Prologues are always nice. Soul Edge's story reaches far back into the darkest depths of history. In the 16th century, the legend tried to rear its ugly head again. So is this going to be the Cervantes fight?
Transcending history and the world, a tale of souls and swords eternally retold. Soul Edge, a legendary sword and devourer of souls. Buried in the darkest reaches of history, it was brought back to light in the 16th century. The notorious pirate Cervantes claimed the sword as his own, setting everything into motion. Soul Edge adapted itself to its new owner by splitting into two. Possessed by the evil weapons, Cervantes began a bloody reign of terror, slaying all those seeking the swords without prejudice. Cervantes was eventually undone. Under the protection of Hephaestus, the god of smithing, a female warrior named Sophitia was able to destroy one of the swords. Shards of the blade flew and lodged into her body, causing near mortal wounds. Seeing his chance, Cervantes raised his sword to deliver the final blow. Suddenly, there appeared a ninja known as Taki, who rescued the wounded warrior. Taki defeated Cervantes in a battle to the death before carrying the injured Sophitia away. However, one of Soul Edge's two blades still remained. Perhaps it was fate. The blade fell into the hands of Siegfried, whose mind was twisted and unwell.
That was a weird, creepy smile there for a second.
A pillar of light pierced the heavens, the product of rampant evil, the evil seed. No one could have predicted it would become a catalyst for catastrophe across the world. Our story takes place in the 16th century.
You know, if somebody told me there is an event known as the Evil Seed, I'd probably be able to predict that it was bad. But, whatever. The Ling Shangsu tragedy. When the Evil Seed emanated from the Cursed Blade, one fateful day in Spain released a white light burst forth, affecting lands far and wide, even as far afield as Ling Shangsu. I don't know if that's a real place. I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't sound real, but...
Tragedy befell this place.
Okay.
Ling Shangsu Temple was a famous martial arts school in the far reaches of China. It was there Killick learned to master the staff after he was abandoned as a child. Killick ate and slept with the other students and began his training at a young age.
Oh, sweet, I have a viewer. Hi, viewer.
Bond with just one other student, Shang Len, a young girl who was like an elder sister to him. Dedicated to the way of the sword.
Where's that me?
Killick as if they were siblings. So close was their bond that when one felt happy or sad, the other would feel the same. Together they studied and grew as warriors. The years passed by. Killick's skill earned him a place as a teacher, an honorable position for one so young. Throughout the ages, Ling Shangsu Temple had kept hold of the three sacred treasures, Krita Yuga, Dvapara Yuga, and Kali Yuga. Killick's years of arduous training earned him the title of rightful bearer of the staff, Kali Yuga.
Good job, Killick.
Likewise, Shang Len was also designated bearer of Dvapara Yuga, a sacred mirror.
So is it the belt-looking thing?
Our story begins on the night before the ritual for passing the treasures on to their new masters.
Shang Lin, can I ask you something?
You just did.
Sure.
How come you were chosen to bear Dvapara Yuga? I thought you'd get Krita Yuga. After all, you've dedicated your life to the sword.
Killick, this is not easy for me to talk about, but I'm going to try. The Krita Yuga, it's no longer at Ling Shangsu.
That seems bad.
The sword has been gone for more than a decade.
Oh.
All that's left is the Kali Yuga and the Dvapara Yuga.
Really?
Surprised? Well, there's more. The one who stole the Krita Yuga was none other than my father. That's why I don't have the right to bear it. If I were to accept the sword, everyone would be up in arms.
Sins of the father much?
Even though it was offered to me, I decided to decline.
Alright.
I love Ling Shangsu, and I do wish to see my studies through to their conclusion. It's just... I just don't want the sacred treasures, or my status as a sacred bearer, or anything else to hold me back. You know what the monks say. Fate is carved with your own hands. When I spoke to them about that, they decided to let me bear Dvapara Yuga instead. Now I can feel proud that I'm a sacred bearer just like you.
And I'm sure nothing bad will happen to you.
You know something, Killick?
What?
It's okay. Never mind. I'm really looking forward to tomorrow.
Me too.
And so it was, Killick and Xianglen were set to attend the official ritual for becoming sacred bearers. But the night before the ritual, a terrible calamity plunged everything into chaos. Drawn by the Kali Yuga in Killick's hand, the evil seed came to Ling Shensu Temple. The monks, driven insane by the evil force, began slaying each other, turning the temple into hell on earth.
That's not very nice. It's quite rude, actually. Oh, he's got the thing on his shoulder. That's a good touch.
I don't understand. Everyone, stop this madness.
So why is Killick unaffected? Because of the staff? Because magic? Also, I'm gonna fight somebody now. Yeah. Alright. I don't know how to play Killick. Or really this game, honestly. Luckily, everybody's launcher seems to be down forward B, which is nice. Alright. So that's what, holding AK? Let's see what this grab does. Nice. My thoughts on this game. Looks really good. Plays fun. Oh, that's cool. So you can hit and then it goes into reversal edge from there. I'm hitting vertical. Nice. I'm hitting kick this time. Didn't work. Oh, he snuffed my critical edge. Bastard. Alright. You win. Yeah, if I'd lost, that would have been pretty sad.
It's kill or be killed.
Well there, buddy. Who could have foreseen this?
Get a hold of yourself, Xianglen. Xianglen.
Do I fight her now? Oh.
Lin?
You acquired some stuff. Oh, wow. When Kilikoki found himself in an unfamiliar cave temple, when he was passed out, an old man had been taking care of him. Aside from identifying himself as a Wekran expert from Ling Shengsu, the old man spoke little. Wouldn't Killick know who he is then? Because, like, he lived there?
Where am I?
That's a good question. Oh, hi, Edgemaster.
Save me? Who are you?
You have yet to recover from your injuries. Rest. And that mirror, Devapara Yuga. Wear it always. There will be grave consequences if you do not. Understand?
Xianglen. So, the power of Devapara Yuga saved me. That means Xianglen. She gave it to me. She sacrificed her life for me.
Aw. Yeah, you said it yourself, buddy. Kill or be killed.
Tell me, Xianglin, why am I still alive?
Because you're the main character.
Have you not realized yet? You are being protected. Devapara Yuga suppresses the evil within you.
Evil?
The old man proceeded to tell a tale. He told Killick about the evil seed. How Devapara Yuga had pulled Killick back from the brink of insanity. How Kali Yuga had the ability to absorb power, and how it was falling under an evil spell.
The organ in the back is
Finally, he told Killick about Soul Edge.
what I was saying. Organ in the back, reminiscent of Hellfire from Soul Calibur 2.
Will be set in stone the moment you lose your will to live.
Easily my favorite song in the series.
Held whole by your destiny, leaving behind but a rotten corpse. That is
Oh,
the path you may take.
I don't want to take that path.
It is the path you wish to take. To submit to that evil sword, to gain power.
No.
That's what you wish. To become a thrall. Do you see? All is in your hands.
Xianglin, she told me.
Oh, that's how he gets a scar.
Carved with your own hands. Xianglin gave her life so I could live. That leaves me only one choice.
From that day forth, Killick bore the heavy weight of his karma. As Shanglin's slayer and the last living member of Ling Shengsu, he chose to face his cruel fate head on.
That's rather heroic. I like you, Killick. I like the cut of your jib. Killick chose to fight against his fate, and is such a period of intense training under the guidance Edgemaster. And this is, what, 2 years later? Because the last one was 1583?
If you continue upon this path, the evil within you will create a second soul edge out of Kali Yuga.
Oh.
The only reason you and Kali Yuga have yet to succumb is because of Devapara Yuga's power. However, all is not lost. You can learn to control the evil within.
Yes, Master.
The power within.
Is that it? If this tests you so dearly, how do you intend to stand up to evil?
Yeah, boy. Evil's heavier than rocks.
To control evil, you must first control yourself. Mastering your own will is the key to overcoming malice.
Yes, Master.
Oh, I love this.
The enemy
Oh yeah, fight a bear!
you must stand strong, whoever your opponent.
Yes, Master.
Do I get to fight the bear, or is that just that? Aw. Yo, add Bamco, add Kuma to this game.
Next opponent awaits.
Who?
Sometimes things reveal themselves when you fight.
I understand, Master.
Am I gonna go to the cave? I'm gonna fight Darth Vader? That'd be fun. Alright.
Battle 1. Fight!
I'm hitting kick. And I won. Alright, so you could do A. Down B, down B. That's a very nice poke. So that's... yeah, so that's my 8-way run back. 8-way run forward is that. He stuffed my critical edge again. That was cool. Let me try AA after that. Alright, that looked better. Because you can't, How do I do the, like... I want to figure out how to do the thing where I, like, poke him with it a bunch of times. That was in the trailer. Alright, that looks true. And just easy damage. Like, nothing amazing, but... Ah, I busted your shirt. You win! Like how everything turns gold. It's a nice filter.
So, did you learn something?
Yeah.
I believe I felt how delicate the balance is between myself and evil.
I learned down forward B is true into AAA.
Time has almost come.
Master?
It is nothing. What are you doing? You have yet to finish your training for the day.
Yes, Master.
So I don't know if it's just me, but like the O's in this font look like they're italicized and yet nothing else is. And it's kind of throwing me off. Not like a lot, but it's just weird. Though the Order's training lasted 3 years, it seemed to pass by in a blink of an eye. The evil harbored within Killik and the Kali Yuga was being kept at bay by the Dvapara Yuga. However, it was threatening to spill over at any moment. The only time he's able to feel anything approaching Peach was during intense training. This is 3 years after Killik killed his girlfriend.
Killik, you have borne the burden of your training well.
Yes, Master.
Now we shall see how you fare against me.
Oh, hell yeah.
An actual fight with you? It would be an honor.
Why do you hold back? Come at me.
Yes, Master. Yeah!
See, that's actually something I'm a little disappointed in this game, is that they didn't put in Edgemaster as, like, the clone character of, like, everybody.
You have improved. I understand why you were chosen to bear Kali Yuga.
Like Charade from SC2, or Edgemaster from SC5. I forget the others.
Killik, a shadow lies upon your soul. Take heed. If it envelops you completely, the evil within you will stir, and in time, tear at your soul until there is nothing left. You need to banish that shadow. I have shown you how to control evil. The rest is up to you.
Yes, Master.
Killik, this will be your final test. You must seal away Soul Edge, the cause of all this madness, and cleanse yourself of evil.
Yes, Master.
Alright, so that's why Killik is on the journey.
Head west.
Look! There he is! There's Lizard Man!
Edge awaits in the heart of a great maelstrom.
Why isn't he in the game?
You must live on, as have I.
Also, that picture's really cool. I kind of want to make it my background. It's like the four bad boys. There were several roads that led west, but the most common route was by sea. Once Killik left the cave, he headed over the Himalayas, then traversed south in search of a port.
So you want to head west, doos ya?
Wha-
Guess you're in luck, 'cause that's where we're going. But I warns ya, our ship ain't what you call luxurious.
I don't care, as long as you're heading west. So, can I join you?
Sure, why not? But it could end up costing you a pretty penny. Huh? Oi, driver! Where's you going? This ain't the way to the dock.
Huh?
You deaf or something?
What the?
Oh! He's malfested.
Damn. You leave me no choice.
My inner Patroclus is telling me to murder you and your entire family right now. Because that's what he would have done. The hero of Soul Calibur 5. God. I should have sidestepped. Ow. Ah, there. Forward. What is that? AB? That's BK. That was also BK? Alright, so that's BK. Like, you can hold it. That's back BK? Forward BK is that. Can I, like... Alright, cool. Finally got it off. I really like that super, by the way. Because, like, it does, like, a 1-inch punch type thing, but, like, with his staff. I think that's awesome. Because he, like, plants it on the dude's chest and then flexes.
Whew, you saved me. Even us pirates ain't safe from bandits when we's on land.
I don't think that was a...
Thanks, matey.
That doesn't make much sense.
That was no ordinary bandit.
Yeah, what he said.
Takes me back to that night. The shadow upon my soul. Xianglin, am I strong enough?
Let me just caress my plot scar a little more. Also, I love the juxtaposition between Tekken 7, where, like, everybody holds a conversation in their native language, so all the characters feel extremely authentic. And then this, where a pirate from, like, East Asia talks like that. At a port on the eastern coast of India, the sailor he had saved brought Killick back to the ship on which he was a crew member. However, though the ship was indeed heading west, its captain, Maxie, was nowhere to be found. Oh, where's Pompadour, man?
So, you're the guy who saved one of our own?
Dude, you're cool.
On behalf of our captain, Maxie, I welcome you aboard.
Kiam?
I'm gonna have to take that mirror from you till we hit land. Sound reasonable?
No, that sounds like a terrible
This is
idea.
one thing I can't give you.
Why not? We're just gonna hold on to it. It ain't like it's payment for your ride or nothing.
This is a keepsake from my sister.
A keepsake, eh?
It's also stopping me from slaughtering you all in cold blood.
I don't know what I'd have done if it weren't for Maxie. Okay, fine. I like you. I'll go speak to Maxie for you. You're one of us now.
Thank you.
Don't mention it.
Alright. Killick and Kiam have a friendly chat. That's a good little subtitle bar.
It seems the captain has the trust of his crew.
You'll see why once you meet him. He ain't been back since he stepped on land. Probably got stuck at the bottom of a glass. What the?
Oh, was Maxie an alcoholic in this?
What?
Oh no! Flustered crew member. Yeah, I'd be a little flustered.
You got some nerve thinking you can pick a fight with one of us. Hey, kill it, right? You're passengers, so stand back.
Oh, we're gonna have the Astaroth Maxie rivalry still. Oh, I like that.
In that case, welcome to the crew. It's showtime.
This isn't Skullgirls. Alright, so obviously this game has lizard men, but it doesn't have a lizard man. Oh. Oh man, I already like the way Reversal Edge looks. That's a funny little attack. Give me your toes. That's a down back B. Opponents remaining 1. Hit and kick. And a 1. Perfect. I really like how when you kill people with your critical edge, it gives you the little like voice line. God, I couldn't think of that word. I was trying to do fancy things. Also, still not used to this yet. Keep holding back to block, which does not work in this game. You win.
It never ends.
There are too many lizards.
I don't understand. Why will you not relinquish your ego and let the evil consume you?
Well, Astaroth has like a straight up voice. I thought he was just gonna roar.
Because of that mirror, you fool. Remember the massacre you caused? You let yourself run wild. I shall destroy the mirror and free you from its shackles.
Oh, I like that perspective from Astaroth. Of like, oh no, I don't want Cam to die. The Chronicle of Souls 8, The Malfested Swarm. The Ryukyu-born pirate captain Maxi sailed the world with his crew looking for greater adventures, which at present had led them to an Indian port. Overhearing a commotion, Maxi made his way back to the ship, expecting to find a simple altercation, but was instead greeted with the sight of an assault on his crew. How do you not notice a bunch of lizard men stampeding through the city?
Who is this abomination? How dare he harm my family? Have at you.
Have at thee! Oh, Cam doesn't look good.
Careful of that axe, brother.
So this is how the Astaroth rivalry gets started in this timeline.
He'll pay for this. He will pay.
Who the hell are you?
Guy's gonna put you 6 feet under.
You're just another sacrifice. He still needs strong souls to increase his strength. Fall back.
So Astaroth is like working directly under Nightmare. But why? Oh, that's not good.
We gotta fight him too.
He's one of us.
Wait, you're not dead yet?
I won't kill him. Just save your strength.
I thought you died. I'm glad that you're not dead. I like you. You seem cool. Alright. So,
Stick the mirror on this one.
wait. So can I just wait and let him kill himself? So I've looked at like a little of what Maxi does. Like some of his stance stuff. And he looks very, very hard. So I'm probably not going to do anything cool. And if I do something cool, I can almost guarantee you it wasn't intentional. Uh-oh. I'm hitting kick. Yeah. Ow. This fight is way easier because Killick just slowly dies. Like, he does chip damage. And his unblocked stuff really hurts. So I just need to win this? Nice.
Jeez, as if I didn't have better things to do.
I like how this game is like a very much traditional, like, Caribbean-esque pirate in Cervantes.
Damn, got my work cut out for me.
And then Maxie, who's also a pirate,
Got us to kill him.
but like...
Can thank Cam. Adios, Cam. Everyone.
Oh, so now Cam's dead. But like, yeah, you have like Cervantes, who's like very much traditional...
Take Killick wise.
Very much traditional, like, archetypal Western pirate, and then you have Maxie, who's very, very
No, Cam.
different.
I know. It's like you said. He's one of us. I ain't leaving him behind. And you know, those guys will be back for him. We will get our revenge. It's the only reason I live for now.
Whoa! Alright, so Maxie's in it for revenge. Killick has his hero quest. We're slowly getting the party together. 1586 AD, the Chronicle of Souls 9, a violent confrontation. When Killick awoke, Maxie chose not to admonish him, but instead console the warrior as he wallowed in his feelings of guilt. As the boys journeyed on together, they ended up becoming close friends. Then one day, a man appeared before them, blocking their way. Alright. Who's it gonna be? Mitsurugi! Nice! You!
Are you that nunchaku wielder who wants me dead?
Maxie? I have no idea what you're talking about. Even so, what's the deal?
What? I thought all warriors knew you have to strike first.
Hold on a sec. Looks like we're done talking. Look easy going. But I never back down from a
I love this!
You're smart, plucky fellow. I will honor you with a duel.
Don't blame me if you get hurt.
Just two random dudes walking around the desert. Mitsurugi sees one, is like, hey, don't you want to kill me? Maxie's like, no. And Mitsu's like, well, you want to fight anyway? This is some solid content.
My philosophy is to strike or be struck.
I can get on board with that.
I like these mid-combat. Can I ring them out? That was my chance. I like these mid-combat dialogue. Uh oh. Oh. Clip him with that one. Oh god. I can see like Maxie's character model doing stuff and I don't know what I'm doing.
Am I too fast for you?
Oh, am I too fast for you? Whoa!
Going somewhere?
Get kicked in the head. So is that... I... I wanna ring you out. Whoa. Oh, that's cool. Alright, if I can't ring you out... Oh, you blocked it. You're not supposed to do that. Oh well. Oh boy. So I assume Mitsurugi doesn't join the Band of Brothers.
Wait, what do you mean you got the wrong person?
I'm sorry. I am Mitsurugi. So many people want me dead, it's hard to keep track.
Seriously? You may want to rethink your life choices.
Well, if you seek Soul Edge, the most powerful weapon ever, you're bound to attract trouble, right?
Soul Edge? We've got our own beef with that.
Well, this is quite a coincidence.
They used the phrase, "We've got beef."
Beware of the ninja Taki. Soul Edge and her go hand in hand. So long.
I mean, she fought Nightmare.
The hell was up with that guy?
That's what I want to know.
No idea. He put up a good fight. I'll give him that. Is everyone that's looking for Soul Edge like him?
Just try not to overdo it, okay, Maxie?
Ha! You worry too much. If anything, you're the one we need to keep an eye on.
Oh, I love these just two boys walking around the desert, having a giggle. Killick and Maxie headed west, eventually arriving at an oasis capital and key transport location in the Middle East, where they attempted to gather information on Soul. So they just walked through the whole desert. Searching alone, Killick stumbled upon a park where he had an unexpected encounter with one young woman from Asia. Is this where we get Zhanghua? Yeah, we do.
What? Is that the Ling Shang Su style sword technique? Xianglan?
Wow, she looks really good in that art.
They could be twins.
Huh?
Hey, you look like my dead maybe girlfriend.
Ling Shang Su? I've heard of it. My mother might have trained there when she was younger. She taught me how to use a sword. Admit it, you're impressed.
Yeah, I am. You move very, gracefully.
Thank you. Are you traveling somewhere?
Yeah, I'm heading west.
Yeah, we're going to Spain
Me too.
to beat up Siegfried.
Around here.
I just, happened to be passing through.
I see. It must be fate.
Oh, is fate one of his trigger words?
A shadow lies upon your soul.
So, I'm Zhanghua, and you are?
Hey, Killick! You found someone you want to bring along? Haha, I can't take my eye off you for 5 seconds, can I?
No, it's not.
We're going in the same direction. The more the merrier. Thanks, Killick.
Okay.
Look at these wholesome character interactions. This is good family fun. Except for the, slaughtered monks. The shadow of the Azure Knight. With Zhanghua now on board, the duo of Killick and Maxie became a trio. The Three Musketeers. The further west they headed, the more their target Soul Edge came to dominate their conversations.
Nightmare? So he's the wielder of Soul Edge?
If my investigations are correct, yes.
Are you
Kind
a
of an over-the-top name, isn't it?
Oh, I like that.
Okay, let's go over everything. They're banding together, and their leader is Nightmare. He's friends with the jerk I'm after, a real piece of work called Astaroth. Then there's that lizard freak, and a woman called Ivy, who uses a whip sword.
Together they form the Sinister Six, except there are only 4 of them, and this isn't Spider-Man.
We could end up facing a whole army.
A whole army of
They're
lizardmen.
like phantoms. Wherever they appear, they slaughter everyone in sight. They're monsters.
That's not very nice.
What do they want?
Who knows?
They want souls.
Killick, doesn't your master know anything about all this?
Yeah, sure, let me just call him on my cell phone.
Well, that's just great.
Still, whatever we do, I think our paths will cross at some point.
Yeah, at some point.
Great.
You know, I put Grow in the thumbnail, and I'm starting to worry that he won't show up. Because, like, I don't want to change the thumbnail, because I already made it. As the 3 companions' journey caressed, a mysterious stranger appeared before them and tried to get close to Killick. What on earth could they be plotting? You know, if this is Grow, I didn't plan this, but he's got his scouter.
Stands as it was. Understood. I will make contact shortly.
Yo, Grow's cool. Like, kinda edgy, but he's edgy in a good way. At least in my opinion. Also, I'm glad that I wasn't wrong and are not leading my... Ooh, an actual cutscene.
Show me what you got. What? If this is all you have, then your fate is to die here.
Is the Calibur made of wood, or... Oh, don't worry, Grow. I got much more than that. I got down forward B and AAA. The True Man's combo.
Battle 1. Fight.
I have no reason to answer that.
So most of these story mode missions seem to just be go on the offensive and you'll be fine. That was funny.
Increasing speed.
Uh-oh. Damn, that looked cool.
Going in.
So that was, what, like running forward and then... Ah. My feet are slightly too small. Your finish is lacking. I mean, it's not like I'm really using meter for anything else, because I can't soul charge. Oh, I should have saved it to finish him. Ah. Eat kick. You win. Yeah, I do. How long have I been streaming for?
So it seems my information was sound. I will tell you one thing. Nightmare has established a base in an abandoned castle called Ostrinsburg.
So that's how you pronounce that word. Ostrinsburg.
Who the hell are you?
Killick, are you okay?
Yes, fine.
Tell me, Killick, who exactly are you? People seem out to get you.
I apologize for getting you involved in all this.
Stop acting so formal. Fine. I'll open up first. I've been hiding something from you. I'm searching for Soul Edge too.
Really?
My country, the Ming Empire. You know it, right? It's going through some hard times. Violence is the norm. In the hope of saving our land, the Emperor asked me directly to search for the hero's sword, also known as Soul Edge.
I wouldn't call Soul Edge the hero's sword.
But I'm a soldier. Surprised? Well, it means I've been involved in this from the start. You're the first person I've told. It was supposed to be an Imperial secret. Does that affect things between us?
Yeah, I guess so. Sorry. I knew some time ago I would have to tell you everything.
Like how I killed somebody who has a similar name to you.
So I'll just say it. Soul Edge is evil. It isn't gonna save your empire.
Okay. If you say so, it must be true.
Wow, you're very trusting.
It's a little strange. How could that so-called hero sword save our land? Okay, that settles it. I'm gonna stick with you, Killick.
What? But...
My duty is important to me, but I want to know the truth. I want to see it for myself. Okay, when this journey's over, escort me back to my land. With Maxie too, of course. No ifs, ands, or buts.
what have I gotten myself into? I guess it's fate.
Don't you worry about that. I know fate has plunged you into misfortune, but my mother always said, fate is carved with your own hands. I'm kidding?
Oh, right.
Look at that anime sweat drop. Solid storytelling device. I do like the way this like storybook stuff works. Once in Europe, the group of travelers headed to Athens and Greece while soaking up the ancient ambience. Killick is met with a lone woman. Actually, let me check. What does this look like right now? Oh. Oh, this is cool. So there's the main story, and then there's everybody's side missions. Like... Oh, that reminds me of, yeah, and Talms is really late in the game, because... Oh, and it gives little locations? Oh, this is great. It reminds me of, Tekken 7, and how there's, like, the Mishima story, and then there's, like, the everybody else story. Which is nice. Or the little character stories. Surprising, though, that Killick gets his own thing after, you know, being, like, the main character. So, like... So is this when Raphael kills that nobleman because of the evil seed? Alright, we'll play those later. But for now, just keep doing this. Hi, Sophia, to you.
Yes? Is something the matter?
No. It's just, you look a little sad.
Oh, really?
Pardon me, but are you a traveler?
Well, you could say that.
I am too.
Man, thank God we all speak English.
I came to this shrine to pray before embarking on my journey. You're a warrior, aren't you?
Yes.
I was too. I fought for the longest time. It is why I can never simply pass by someone with as forlorn a countenance as yours.
There is something I must do.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what that word means.
Reason to fight. You find a reason to punish yourself.
Countenance?
There are some things we are powerless to do anything about.
People speak of fate, but I wonder if there is worth in sacrificing yourself for it.
I feel so uncertain.
The darkness of the soul can be troubling.
It's always with me, like a real shadow, dark and unshakable.
Yet all is not lost.
I can't just forget the past in order to save myself.
It is no bad thing to keep hold of the past. Those dear to you will always be in your memories. Still. The past is the past, if you ask me. There are those you need to protect in the here and now. So, you should wear a more fitting expression.
Okay.
Listen to me babbling on.
Isn't Sophia just a nice person?
I have to go.
Are you okay?
Yes. Pain does indeed lie in the past. I shall pray for your safety.
As will I.
Yeah, too bad I got evil sword starch stuck in my body.
Those I need to protect in the here and now.
You know, like your two friends and no one else that you know. You know Soul Edge. Or Edgemaster. Kellic and the team, I like that, made their way towards Ostrensburg. They just pronounced it. But before they knew it, they wound up lost in a meadow. When they finally noticed their predicament, they were plunged in confusion as a strange air encompassed them. We're gonna fight Taki. Or Taki.
Are you sure this is the right way?
It should be.
I can't believe we got separated from Maxie. Damn it.
How did you do that? There are 3 of you.
What the?
Also, is that a boomerang?
So you made it this far.
Huh?
Is that all it takes to hobble you? If so, do you honestly think you can take on Soul Edge? You're a fool.
That's not very nice.
No human can bear that power. I'll stop you here and now before you make contact with the cursed sword. Hold on! I won't let you touch Killick. Oh, really? Why do you interfere? You never had anything to do with the sword before. For your own sake, stay out of it.
How do you know that?
Choose to get involved. But now I'm choosing not to back down.
Also, I have to say, I like Taki's little face mask. I'd like it a bit more if it completely covered her lips, though. Was like solid metal.
You can't win. If I were you, I'd back away now. Won't know unless I try. Your sword conceals a hidden power. My will is second to none.
Alright, vertical attack, let's go. I like that super.
Just kidding.
Battle 2. Fight.
Comes another. Comes another. Time to die.
Can I? No. Get. Go. Go. Dang it. Wait, does just mashing B get me that? Hang on. Yeah. You do one set up and then one set down. Yeah? Oh, I could charge that. Don't you dare hit a button. The fucking idle peace sign.
Huh? There's something strange about that sword.
Yeah, it's actually Soul Calibur. What? Who said that? Are you not evil anymore?
What's wrong? Had enough?
So you controlled the evil yourself. Fair enough.
No, he's using the mirror
Just take care.
thing.
Soul Edge is more powerful than ever before. The instant you give yourself over to your shadow, I'll kill you. You've been warned. There's no escape from a ninja with the power to seal.
Naruto's mom?
Are you okay, Killick?
Yeah. I knew pursuing Soul Edge would be no easy task.
Maxie hasn't talked in like 3 chapters, and that makes me sad. I want to see more trio interactions with them just hanging out. Chronicle Souls 15, the lady with the strange sword. Ostreisenberg, what promised to be their final battleground, was within their sights. No matter what fate had in store for them, it was too late to turn back now. Stealing his nerves, Killick made his way into the forest surrounding the abandoned castle. Lady with the strange sword. I bet it's Ivy.
Once we get through this forest.
Yep, it's the date we've all been waiting for. Who knows? Might go well.
Man, Maxie is chomping at the bit
One lizard's enough for me.
to kill Astaroth.
Huh?
Speak of the devil.
Maxie, don't do anything rash.
What the? What are you both doing?
Fighting lizards.
What a cheap shot. Who are you anyway?
You've got guts. I like that.
Are you Ivy? If you want to fight, bring it on.
That was good sound design there.
Don't you realize the position you're in? Let's see if you really do have any guts.
Huh. You're no match for me.
Man, I love the one, like, super armored with a skull arm, and then the other one is, like, very... It looks like a dress or something. Begin with renewed HP. Oh, it's because I got hit early. Hey, stop that. Yeah, battle restrictions start with less HP, but also 2 full bars of meter. Actually, let's do some of this. Oh.
You like this? I can hold my own when I need to.
Shanghua! Are you okay?
I'd say that was enough. I have fulfilled my duty. If you want to pursue Nightmare, I don't care. Do as you please.
Hey, hold on!
I thought Ivy just wanted to kill Cervantes.
Shanghua, you can't go on with your leg like that. No need to sweat it. We're almost to the castle.
Oh. Oh, she was removing Changhua, so then they can't, you know, do the thing, because... Spoiler alert, Shanghua's sword is Soul Calibur. At least if they kept that from the past timeline, which they probably did. The forest was littered with traps to ward off invaders. As the trio proceeded through the fallen trees, fate brought them face to face with a giant axe-wielding warrior. Yeah, boy. Let's get this Astaroth.
A damn trap. Well, isn't this just peachy?
Maxie has used both the phrase "we've got beef" and the adjective "peachy." Also, do you have any other pictures of Astaroth game?
So the reports were true. What sort of idiots try to enter a castle through the front?
These idiots.
Leave him to me. I've been looking forward to smacking down this freak.
So you came here to die?
You know, if somebody could draw fan art of the trio
This?
as the 3 Power Rangers from Power Rangers Dino Thunder. Oh, hi, Gro. I was not expecting you.
Here to help us?
This way. Hurry.
But what about Maxie?
I'm fine. Just go.
Impudent fools! You cannot escape me!
So Gro is part of the anti-Soul Edge gang, whatever they might be. I guess. I mean, that's cool. That's neat character stuff.
I'll have revenge. For my family.
Putrid maggot! You're dead now!
Oh, we get intros.
One. Fight. Scream.
Wow. So that was just... Ow. I want to know how to do that thing with the... Where I put the nunchaku on my... So I think the whole thing with Maxie is you have to memorize his stuff to get his flow down. So you can flow from stance to stance and hit to hit. I obviously don't know this, which is why he looks... He not only looks stiff, but he feels very stiff. Also, I'm blocking. Oh! Is that a grab? Am I dead? Wow. That was like, what? 40%?
Everyone, this is for you. Try this. This surf's gonna get rough. I'm gonna ride the waves. Go get some rest.
It is interesting that game is like Maxie's a pirate, and yet we never see him doing pirate things. Maybe he has some in like his own... Oh, did I armor break him? I can't tell. Uh-oh. Oh! I beat it. I don't think I'm gonna beat that one. Yeah, look, it deals... That's a lot. I wanna walk up and... I'm gonna try to walk up and grab. Alright, Maxi is definitely cool, and I can, like, feel him, and he's cool. He's not for me. Like, last night I did my arcade run with Zahasalamel. His name is hard. But, and, like, I could tell he's a cool guy, but he's not for me. Also, I got the finisher, which is cool. Oh, that's cool. God, Maxi's just a cool dude.
Is it over?
Oh. Winning the game, losing the cutscene. I see how it is. What?
Everyone, Cam, this was for you.
Too bad he's not dead. Probably. Chronicle of Souls 17, No Escape. Led by a man dressed in black, Grow, Killa Kajanhua entered Austrian the buried castle. The man walked without hesitation, as though intimately familiar with the layout and situation of this castle. Sorry about that. Was just texting my friend. He'll be on later. At some point, I'm going to switch from story mode to, you know, just fighting.
If you cannot fight, you will be left behind.
I'm fine. Don't underestimate me.
Where are we?
Sorry, but I have to attend to my mission now. The rest is up to you.
Thank you.
So, Grow's mission isn't kill Nightmare?
Turn away now after all we've been through. Let's do this.
Okay.
I'm not as intimately familiar with the story of Soul Calibur 1, which is what this is a retelling of. I am a bit more familiar with 2, and I hope they adapt the part at the end of 2. Raphael stabs Soul Edge, and that's how Siegfried gets freed. I hope they do that. Also, another cutscene, yay. Oh, there he is.
Because that is what it means to be human. I'll carve my own fate.
Alright. I like the theme that they're just trying to go in for of, like, reject. If you don't like the path that's laid out for you, reject it and make your own. I think that's cool. Oh! Songmina has that, like, exact same thing. Alright, so my goal is to finish this fight with the... My goal is to finish the fight with the Soul Edge critical finish. Hitting Vert. Alright. What? Oh, nice. Oh, it didn't kill? Aww. Aww. That was close. Ted disappointed. Did get to see it though, and it looks really nice. Chronicle of Souls Outseen Hell's Inferno. Oh, yay! The fallen nightmare's armor lay fractured and damaged, and the fire seeped through its fissures like liquid. And yet, as long as Soul Edge remained, the mission was far from complete. So, honestly, the biggest question I have about the new timeline is, are they gonna bring back Algol? Because I have not personally played Soul Calibur 4, but Algol sounds cool. Like, conceptually. I know they mention him in, like, there's like a historical document segment of the museum in this game. And they allude to him. It's Inferno! Oh. Use the Force, Zhanghua.
Mother, I am ready.
Oh, so it just transforms. Oh, okay.
Show me the way.
I'm getting my ass beaten. I don't know how to fix that. Alright, so they have this big boss fight, but they give you unlimited meter. Which is, like, cool thematically. But... Nice.
Watch over me, Mother. Watch over me, Mother. You can't stop me. How's this?
Ah.
Watch over me, Mother. Watch over me, Mother.
What is Inferno's critical finish?
Stop me. How's this?
Also, I wonder if there is a way to turn the difficulty up. Because, like, this is more or less the ending of Soul Calibur 1. So I don't know how much, like, story there's gonna be left. Because, like, obviously there's new stuff with, you know, Grow. I don't know how much of that they're gonna adapt. And then you have Soul Calibur 2 to do, but, like... I'm hitting kick. I lost. Alright, cool. But did you do it? She did do it. Good job. I acquired the stories in the gallery. A battle with destiny. Inferno left out a maddening scream of pain as Xianghua's final blow struck true. The fight seemed to be over, but alas, it was not. Inferno possessed unimaginable strength that made Xianghua only too aware of the tension and exhaustion weighing down her own body.
Is it over yet?
No.
Stubborn son of a...
This game's rated teen. You're allowed to curse. Oh. That ain't good.
It's okay.
Lin, give me strength.
Ooh, your voice sounds...
This is for my soul. My path is clear. My fate is mine to carve.
So they had a little bit of organ at the beginning. But hang on. There's a bit of it's there. Like the choir and those piano runs are reminiscent of it, but this is pretty new. Which I'm not against. I don't know, man. Hellfire's just, like, so good. Uh-oh. One of my...
My path is clear. My fate is mine.
Mind the carve. Oh, the drill. Oh, okay. Ow, 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 ow. Hit and kick.
My path is clear. My path is clear. My fate
All right. Now we'll get to see the quote.
is mine to carve.
Oh, that looks so good. Or maybe we won't, because we got It's Over, because story. So now do we have to... Now we're doing Soul Edge shards. That's what we did in 2. You carve your own fate. Oh, wow. Acquired music, the evil flame. And with that, Soul Edge was no more. The subspace began to warp and crumble away. A torrent of power burst forth from the heart of Soul Edge, threatening to consume the injured Killik and Zhanghua. But this is when our true hero, Yoshimitsu, teleports in and saves them. Bamco, if you did that, I'd love you forever.
Is it protecting me? But... The sword!
No! It's too dangerous! Xianglin.
Devalpara Yuga. What a waste.
It's fine.
Now kiss.
Hold out your hand.
Huh? This is...
I just couldn't resist.
Zhanghua, could you hold on to it for me?
What? But...
Please.
Okay.
You should implant it in your chest like Iron Man.
Thanks. I'll keep it safe.
Great.
Meanwhile, Maxie is like bleeding from his back. That horrible wound Astaroth gave him. Crawls onto the scene. Hey guys.
Once again left their mark on history, and still the march of fate continues onward.
All right. Voices. We didn't listen to them. At least not these ones. That guy's just listed by his first name. Or his stage name. Or whatever. Anyway, that was, fun. Short, though. I mean, I've been streaming for what, like, an hour? Why won't Streamlabs tell me how long the stream's been going on for? Will YouTube? An hour and 30 minutes. And like half of those are fights? I mean, we get the others from like the side missions and stuff, which is fine. And good. Dimps. What is Dimps Corp? So I did title the stream, like, Story Mode Part 1. Wasn't expecting to finish. I mean, I guess I still have, like, character side mission stuff to do, and that is part of Soul Chronicles, so... I don't know, maybe we'll get a solid episode 2 out of this later this weekend. I had a buddy coming over later. We're gonna just... I don't know, probably go into training mode. Probably just whack each other in verses a bit. Planning to do some online streams later on. Maxie's really hard. I can already tell. I didn't even like look at his stuff, but like he just I can definitely see that he can be strong and really oppressive in the right hands because his strings can go really long if you know how to, like, do the stance switching stuff. Or at least it looks that way to me. I'm not that, though, so that won't happen. Zhanghua was pretty fun, fairly standard. She has a lot of, like, moves that, like, are multi-part, which is good, but, like, bad because if you whiff it, you're just kind of stuck. Kind of like Vegito Drab from Dragon Ball FighterZ, where it's like you throw it out, and it's like if it hits, it's great, but if it doesn't, you're kind of stuck there. Killick seems cool, but that's also, like, I don't know. I played Song Mina yesterday. She seems very fun, very much my type of character, where I can, like, outrange people and poke at them. Kind of a tangent, but, like, in For Honor, I play Nobuhushi, which is, like, Asian female spear user. So, Song Mina is a pretty good fit. I also play Raider, but Raider and Astaroth, I don't feel like connect. Game looks good, voice acting is nice. I like the little storybook bits. Lawyer, Marine Thevenet? Thevenet? I believe that was in France. I can't say that I'm, like, disappointed in the story mode, because it's, like, about what I expected, and also, like, too much, a too long fighting game story mode kind of drags sometimes. Especially when they try to, like, make it hard by inflating the difficulty in ways that aren't. Like, the AI is hard. What's kind of weird, though, that they're like, here's Inferno, our hard boss character, with weird hard boss character stuff, and he used, like, none of it. Like, he flew teleported one time, and then he had, like, that big dome attack that he used a couple times. But at the same time, they give you unlimited meter in both fights. Like, I was trying somewhat, but if I really wanted to, I could just kind of spam critical edge and win. But, like, having permanent soul charge and unlimited meter... Like, permanent soul charge is cool, but don't give unlimited meter. That makes it too easy. Or, like, make one of the fights... I don't know. Like, maybe have unlimited meter in the Zhanghua fight, but not the Killick fight, because Killick fight's, like, the final boss. Anyway, so... a lot of people worked on this game. Special thanks to CD Projekt Red. You can tell the names switched from Japanese to very much not Japanese. I believe they're based out of Poland. CD Projekt Red. Geralt didn't even appear in the story at all. So far, yet. There's Okubo. Developed by Bandai Namco Studios Inc. So did they list the English voice actors and I missed them? Or didn't they just say that? Ah, never mind.
The legend will never die.
No, it won't. I hope you make more games. I hope Soul Calibur 7 is a thing in like 5 years. You acquired all the gallery things. Achievement unlocked, creating history. 1. So, the earliest ones... So the earliest thing is Yoshimitsu's. Which I guess makes sense because his backstory is very much unrelated to the game. Or the main part of the game. So let's, yeah, let's do that. for those of you who don't know, which is anybody watching this because I haven't told you yet, Yoshimitsu is my favorite character. I don't know about playing him, but like design-wise and his personality, he's just awesome to me.
Clan, a group of Japanese ninjas known for their unusual powers, maintained neutrality even as their country was embroiled in civil war. Fearing their strength and their defiance, the nation's chief warlord ordered every man, woman, and child be killed. However, one survived, Yoshimitsu, next in line to succeed the chief and a master swordsman. He single-handedly took on the warlord's army, dealing them a hard blow, but they eventually overwhelmed him, severing his right arm. Despite the countless pursuers sent after Yoshimitsu, he vanished without a trace.
Like, what a badass.
Until one day, an agent for the warlord received word that Yoshimitsu had been sighted.
Like, fights an army single-handedly.
Sir.
Does
You say? You're sure of that?
Yes, sir. He matches the description. He even had a mechanical arm.
So, he escaped deep into these mountains. Finally, good tidings for our lord. Huh?
He did not escape. He just wished to converse with you.
I am Yoshimitsu.
A demon runs wild. What are you? Some kind of monster? It has been a while since I've met such lowly dogs.
Is that really you, Yoshimitsu? Why do you look like that?
My hate for you all has transformed me into a demon. Now it is my turn to ask questions. They are about the soul edge you seek.
You will get nothing from me!
Battle 1. Fight!
Now! Swordsmith!
Wait, so that's... Alright, so that's just... Alright, so that's... Down forward Y is... that one, and then you can tap it again and get the thing, or you can hold it and get helicopter. No, give me your life. Alright, so back B steals meter. How did you do helicopter again? I'm looking this up. Is that quarter circle back AG? I don't think that was it. That was just a normal grab.
Gaze upon yourself in my blade and recall what you can about Soul Edge. But
know this. You cannot lie to a manji.
Months? Mind reading? Ah!
So it is as the rumors say. Soul Edge is indeed an invincible sword. You appear to have searched for it far and wide. But now, that task shall lie with me. And then, with that power, I shall teach you fiends the meaning of hell on earth.
I hope they don't make Yoshimitsu evil, because like in the original, it's like he found Soul Edge, and then he's like, wait, this is evil, and then he didn't use it. Southeast Asian port, strange weapon. Lila.
Tell me what you know about that sword. Look at my blade.
That's sword hypnotism.
Was a fake designed to draw out and kill my lady's competitors.
Enough. My, what a black day this has turned out.
Why aren't you a playable character?
So you are the one who spread the rumors. Tell me everything you know about the real Soul Edge.
What is this monstrous transformation? Deal with him at once.
Monstrous. Just a dude. Although this is like, you know, late 1500s. Cosplay doesn't really exist. Ruffian. Alright, so mashing B is another stealing. Oh, so the meter does carry over. Oh man, that's good. Oh, is this man using octagonal rod? The best weapon? Alright, so down back vertical gets you the hit into meditation. And then out of meditation, you can do things. Oh, wait. So Lila's just a Create a Soul character with Taki's moveset. I mean, that's a nice touch to get a little more flavor. Oh, can I still do? Wait. How was it? Yeah. Yeah. Down, back kick in the vertical is like the kick slash thing. So that's what 4KB.
Everything I know, but it is all hearsay. Make of it what you will.
So the rumors multiply as one heads west?
If you doubt me, use that strange power of yours. By the way, are you having money troubles? If so, I have something that might interest you.
Do not be absurd. Even as a demon, I'd never strike a bargain with a scoundrel such as you. Get out of my sight.
Look at this honorable man. Also, did Yoshimitsu just, like, thought patrol her? Because that's awesome. Yoshimitsu's pursuit of information relating to Soul Edge took him to the Ming Empire. It appeared that they were obsessed with the weapon, which they called the Hero's Sword. So much so that the Emperor's dispatched an investigation unit to search for it. Rampant with violence and rebellions, the Empire was teetering on the edge of collapse. Perhaps that was why the sword was so desperately sought after. Wow, you're very bald.
That looks like quite a burden, brother.
Brother.
This is the sacred sutra of Buddha himself. A full heart fills not one's belly.
Buddha, you say? Ha! There are neither demons nor Buddhas in this world. If he's real, let's see him save your life right now!
Helicopter noises!
Where'd you come from?
The sky.
From hell.
I like that they kept Yoshimitsu kinda silly. Like, it's nice that he is vaguely serious, but, like, if Yoshimitsu's all serious, in my opinion, that takes all the fun out of the character. Like, uh-oh. That's a fun move. I like, Songmino resonated with me when I played her, but, like, I really want to learn how to use Yoshimitsu. Because he's just cool. Do I still get the thing where it messes me up if I do it too much? Yeah. I wanted super. Silence! Only 2 fights? Okay.
Thank you kindly for your help. Your swordsmanship and your kindness remind me of a hero from ancient tales.
Such nonsense. I merely took pity on one who willingly submits himself to death.
Many speak of great intentions, but few are those who act to save others. The feeling of commiseration is the beginning of humanity. You walk a noble path.
Hell yeah, I do.
You know nothing of me. The path I walk is strewn with corpses.
Though you now walk a different path, your destination may remain the same. Shiki sokuze kukuso kuze shiki jusogyo shiki yakubu nyoze. I pray your deliverance from doubt is swift.
Yoshimitsu just walking around asking what his purpose is. Once through the Ming Empire and continuing west, Yoshimitsu stopped off at a village in the Middle East to replenish his water supply. There, he heard of a group who enslaved strange creatures and abducted people. They too were searching for Soul Edge, or so it was said. It shouldn't have had anything to do with him, and yet for some reason he felt like couldn't ignore it either. Oh, so this is like... Oh. It's the cult pit.
You had best leave now. You are the last one.
Thank you.
So this is like the Yoshimitsu transformation arc.
What am I doing?
That's a good question.
None of this will help me achieve my aim.
Ah, you're the goodest.
You are the one who freed our experiments.
There you are. I have been waiting.
Yeah, you have.
Your lizard man knew nothing that could aid me, so...
Why you? Well, we have you surrounded. Happy now? Tear the intruder to pieces! We shall make an ideal sacrifice to Pelgaea.
Who that? Hi, Lizard Man. Why aren't you a character? Bring back Aeon with the dual axes moveset from Soul Calibur 5. That's the best. That is my favorite thing that they changed in the games in Soul Calibur 5. Is Lizard Man is rad in that game. Are you kidding me?
The soul of a warrior now lays here to rest.
Are you actually kidding me? I was just talking about how much I liked you, Lizard Man. How could you do this to me? I want to do Rainbow Drop. I don't think that was it. There it is! Nice. Oh, they snuffed my critical edge. I get used to... These are not rage arts. Also, you broke my kick-ass armor. For that, the punishment is death. I do look cool under the suit, though. I love the eyes on the chest and the back.
Tell me, who has Soul Edge?
The Azure Knight.
They call him Nightmare.
Who is they?
The vanguard of High Priest Competitive is waiting for an opportunity to strike.
Final question. Where is this Nightmare?
Germany.
In Europe. Ostrine. What have you done to me?
Just read your mind.
Powers.
I have failed! Pelgaea! I offer you my body! Death shall be sweet release!
Okay.
My blade is clouded by the evil it has absorbed. Have I overused its power?
Oh, this is also how you get the Cursed Blade. Man, they're doing... Yoshimitsu's story is doing justice. Yoshimitsu made it to Europe, where the rumors of Soul Edge were said to have originated. While searching for Nightmare, the current owner of Soul Edge, he began to feel his mental state deteriorate.
This must be his doing. Such cruel. Wherever the Azure Knight, Nightmare treads, only darkness and the stench of blood remain.
I can't wait for the Nightmare story, which is just walk in a straight line and kill everything.
Makes me sick. My determination to avenge the slaughter of my clan has not faded. But does that not make the Azure Knight and I one and the same? Is this what my clan would want after suffering such bitter deaths? Is my soul now clouded like my sword? No, I cannot allow the flame of vengeance to fade. I cannot.
This is great. In Cursed Lands, Yoshimitsu's long journey finally saw him reach Nightmare's castle in Ostreinsberg. However, Nightmare had already been defeated, and Yoshimitsu instead found himself face to face with a young female warrior boasting a power clear and pure. So this is... yeah, like right at the end. What was that? It says 56. And this is 80... There's 86. And this is 87, so this is the next year. Man, Yoshimitsu's story pretty spaced out. Also, I like how 1586 is given a giant spot on the timeline, and then 1588 to 1589 is nothing. Hi, Sophia.
Evil aura. It belongs to you, does it not? Did you come here in search of Soul Edge too?
Hell yeah, I did.
Yes, I need to avenge my clan. Young lady, if you know anything about Soul Edge, tell me.
You bear a strange power, but it has no effect on me. I am protected by another, and by the gods. If it is evil you seek, I shall have no choice but to stop you.
So is this when Sophia and Yoshimitsu are like... Or Sophia's like, Yoshimitsu being evil is bad, and Yoshimitsu's like, okay. And then Yoshimitsu is Patroclus' father. I ship it. Oh, is that gonna... Give me your meter. Ow. I wanted to grab you. Like how he just says his name. Yoshimitsu! So that's... yeah, so that's running... So that's running A. Or at least running forward. Give me your meter. Also your soul.
Let me guide you to hell.
Oh, and he does the... I'm so sold on this character. He's so good. Like... Alright. Uh-oh. I was hitting buttons. Oh, hey, I have a viewer. Hi, viewer. I'm watching chat on my phone right now, so if you say anything, I'll see it. Ah. Oh. Okay. Sounds like ground pound. I want to see that finisher again. Also, I like how the damage comes when I cut your soul. Oh, it just looks so good.
Such power. However, I sense more to your sword than just anger. There is sadness and confusion.
You know how to read minds, too?
Even without such power, you can tell much by someone's eyes and their voice. Revenge. Is that what you truly desire?
What is it to you?
Can you not answer? I am speaking to your soul.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
I do not know. I do not know anymore.
No! Cast your sword aside!
This is more dramatic than the main story. And I like it. Yoshimitsu 7, Clouded Blade. The evil inside Yoshimitsu's sword reacted with the evil enemy energy in Ostranzenberg. His blade was transformed into a siphon of pure malevolence, which began to eat away at Yoshimitsu's soul. Please fight an evil clone of myself, that'd be rad. Or am I just gonna fight Inferno? Yeah!
Tonight, the demon runs wild again.
Ah, this is what I'm here for.
Who are you? You wish to know my name? I am the demon of the sword. Hatred is my purpose, and blood sustains me. I see. I know your name. My name is of no importance. I shall take your body and use it to reduce this world to ashes.
If this is the closest thing I'm gonna get to Soul Calibur 2 Inferno fight, where you fight yourself, but it's Inferno, I'll take it. Also, that color looks good. See, this is how you do a boss battle. Look, he has infinite meter. Not me. Alright. Give me your meter. Side effect of having infinite meter, it gives me all the meter I ever want to steal. Oh, I love this critical edge. Great. I'd like to think so. Oh, does he say something different for each soul that he cuts? Or is it just, like, or are there just, like, a few? Gotcha. It's getting blocked. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's rad! That's the coolest thing I've done since I bought this game. Which, I mean... I adore this character, God. Like, they do him... He's good in Tekken, but, like... Soul Calibur Yoshimitsu is true Yoshimitsu to me.
The demon of the sword. You have another path open to you.
Oh, I lost my viewer.
Your name is Yoshimitsu. Now be silent.
Bye, viewer.
reproach yourself.
No. I was weak. I lost my way. Only the thought of another's death.
Don't lose your way.
But never did I discern what I was becoming. I must walk the path of benevolence and justice. If I protect the weak and crush evil, none shall ever again walk that wicked path I took.
Look at that character development.
That is how I shall avenge my clan.
What a good boy.
My people, watch over me as I battle for justice.
Straight up. Favorite character in, like, any fighting game ever. Yoshimitsu.
The names of the warriors whose fates were bound to the two swords have been etched into the very fibers of history.
Is it gonna make me watch the credits again for each one of these that I beat? I hope not. Nice! You titled the titles. So, like, how many of these do we get per character? Because, I mean, Yoshimitsu got 7. Even if everybody gets, like, 4 or 5, that's, I mean, what? That's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So, like, I don't know. Plus, so you get, like, 20 for story, but not all of them are fights. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Also, we still don't know who the mysterious visitor was. That's, like, open-ended, which I think is kind of neat. But that's, like, what? It's like 13 fights there, and then, like, that makes it 20 if you include Yoshimitsu's. And then if everybody else, even if we only got 5 more for everybody else, 17 times 5 is what? Like 85? That's a lot. And I think we're going to get more than 5, because, like, Yoshimitsu got 7. Raphael's probably going to have a bunch, especially if they push forward into the, like, I really hope they do the part where he fights a Nightmare from Soul Calibur 2. I have no idea what Songmina's story is. It looks like Sophitia... I don't know. I mean, I assume some of the fights are going to be told from both perspectives, like, the Yoshimitsu-Sophitia fight will probably be by both. I mean, Gro has his mission. Power the Mekimaru. Oh, wait a minute. I just realized I don't have... I haven't unlocked all of these. I just realized that because I've been flicking through. I don't have Siegfried. I don't have Cervantes or Aswell. Do I need to play Libra of Soul to get those? I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna shut off the stream, take a break for a little while. I don't know. I'll be back. I mean, nobody's watching, so I'm not talking to anybody, but I mean, I'll be back soon with more Soul Calibur 6, and I'm going to be playing all weekend. So, feel free to tune in. I'm really excited that this game exists and that I get to play it. See y'all next time.